Scorpio, are you resisting change? Because that's definitely the energy that is coming in right now. Now, first of all, I do apologize that this is not like my usual, or this isn't like the zodiac readings I gave last week, where I was actually able to sit up and be present and talk about things in the tarot cards, but this week has been very hard on me, and so I'm just doing what I can. I forgot if I said that in the Cancer video that I just recorded, but yeah, I just wanted to say that. So I still wanted to provide something for you guys, and I'm sorry if you hear talking in the background. I'm not alone upstairs, and yeah. So I apologize for that. But all in all, I just really feel like this energy is very different than the Cancer video, the energy that came through for Cancer video. The Cancer video felt like it was very gentle and calm. That's how I needed to approach that. For you guys, I feel like this is just a very cut to the chase, okay? I am so done with past energy. I am so done with some people. I am just so done. Okay, that's what's coming through. But I also feel like there's this resistance of change. I kind of feel like you're anticipating this change. Now, like I said in the Cancer video, when I'm recording this past weekend was either the new moon or the full moon, I can't remember which, in Cancer, so a water sign. And I kind of feel like a lot of water signs got affected. I'm pretty sure a lot of people got affected by this energy, but I really feel like there's this strong energy for the water signs, and that's why I'm focusing on the water signs for this week. Water, I also see as healing, going with the flow and changing. And so maybe, like, all of my readings have been actually pretty quiet tonight. And now for your guys' reading, there's talking and noise in the background. And maybe that's kind of something that's going on in your life too. There's just this noise that just won't go away, right? I feel like there's this chaos that won't go away. Maybe there's certain people that just won't go away. Certain things that just won't go away. But we also anticipate this change. Again, water going with the flow, changing, healing. And so I kind of feel like we feel this thing coming, but we may not necessarily want it. Maybe we're a little scared of it. And that's perfectly okay. That is human. However, I feel like this change needs to happen. So let's go ahead and look at your cards and see what Spirit has to say. Now, I do have 3 different piles for you guys with the emotion cards. I've already seen them. These cards tend to always flip out face up for me, so I ended up seeing them. This is what Spirit is warning you to let go of. This is, I kind of feel like, a bittersweet card. And then this is what's coming in, okay? So let's look at the tarot first in the middle. Also, I have my cat still. Oops, sorry about the box. I'm actually in the middle of reorganizing and packing and stuff. But here's my cat, and he's usually here helping to heal, and he likes the tarot readings I do, and he finds them calming, and usually he sleeps. This time he's not sleeping, but he has been sleeping quite a bit while I've been doing these readings for the week. But your first card is Knight of Swords. Okay, so you have Knight of Swords. We have the Queen of Swords that flipped up in reverse. And then we also have the Knight of Pentacles, or not the Knight, the King of Pentacles. So Queen of Swords, King, oh no, that is the Knight. Sorry about that. Knight of Coins on this card, Knight of Pentacles. My bad. I thought that was the King. Okay. All right. All right. That makes a lot of sense, actually. That this is swift action. This is stable action. Okay, this doesn't really move all that fast. This is a pretty fast card. Not the fastest card, but it's fast. And then we have the Queen of Swords in the reversed position. I really, really feel like Spirit is warning you that as you are taking action on cutting away things in your life, even cutting away people, and really just focusing on like your own stability, that is good. That is great. We need to cut away that negativity. However, I really feel like there is a warning of be careful who you cut out. Be careful who or what, I should say, you cut out. So who or what you cut out. We need to still find a balance between action and grace. Action and a bit of a softer side, okay? More of a balance between our masculine and feminine sides to ourselves. And I feel like you're cutting away things that just scare you, or you're cutting away this change that's scaring you. But Spirit wants to say, please, 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 please don't do that. We actually need to, this is probably serving more as a advice card. Slow down. Slow down. You need to go with the flow. You need to take things slow, really look through everything, really, really sit back. You really need to step back. If you're having like a lot of noise in the background, a lot of people chatting in your ear and things like that, maybe you just need to go somewhere alone for a little while, or say, I need space, I just need alone time, and maybe you go in your room for a while. Something that allows you space to really sit and think and be with yourself, be in your grounded present moment. Now, in the Cancer video, I did take 3 minutes out of the reading to just sit and be present in the grounding, be present in ourselves. I did not feel like I should start this video with that. I'm still kind of debating if I want to do it right now or not. But because we're still in this energy, because that's why I didn't do it. Because we're in this energy of resistance, we're in this energy of fear. And so I encourage you definitely to do this yourself, to go and be present and grounded alone with yourself in the quiet. Take a breath. Take a few breaths. Scream if you need to. Sigh loud if you need to. Okay. I'm looking at my cat and seeing him face planted because he just passed out. That's what he does sometimes. He like face plants as he passes out and is deeply in sleep right now. And maybe for some of you, your sleep actually has been taking a hit. You haven't really been sleeping well. But we need to find a way that we can get our rest. And maybe if we take this time alone and just sit with our souls and being grounded, we're gonna let out all of that energy that we're holding on to that we don't need to hold on to. And then as we release, we'll be able to actually sleep. We'll be able to get the rest we need, and then we can wake up feeling so much better, and our mind is clearer. We can actually think, and maybe we can even accept this change. Okay, so that is what's coming through for you right now from Spirit. I encourage you to do that meditation like what I had done with Cancer's video. I took 3 minutes. I took 3 minutes out of the video. Take 3 minutes to just be present and grounded. And you're going to feel so much better. And the only reason I say 3 minutes is because I really felt like 3 was important. Because if we think about the angel number 333, it really symbolizes change. Okay, and that's what I feel like is really coming through for you guys. So 3 minutes of your time, 3 minutes in silence. That's all you need. If you do need more, go for it. If you need to do it more than once, go for it. But we need to get grounded. And then we're going to find that this card becomes upright, and we'll be able to approach our thoughts, our communication with so much grace. Look how much better that looks, right? This queen holding, regardless of gender, but just this image, the queen holding her power, being able to control her communication, her mind, with so much grace. We're not so forceful like this Knight of Swords. But we can make a balance of being like, hey, this no longer serves me. I need to take that away. But we don't have to be so forceful about it. We don't need to be so scared about it. We're just like, no, that doesn't serve me. That's gone. Time to move on and be in my own power and watch myself, my dreams, my wishes grow. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and look at some oracle cards here. Our first one we have is Sunset. Yes. Look at this image right now. Look at how this woman is just sitting here at ease in the present moment. She even has a smile on her face. I see this as her basking in the sun, feeling the warmth, allowing this positivity to come in, allowing the change to come in, and all of this stuff she's holding on to washing away in the water, healing in the water, changing in the water. This is you. Okay, this is you. Once we slow down and really just sit with ourselves in the present moment. And then we have imagination, and maybe you're somebody, because I see a paintbrush, and this has also come through more than once in my past readings. I don't remember any video specifically, but I do from time to time bring up painting. But this can also just be anything artistic, anything that you are passionate about, anything that allows your imagination to flow, maybe even writing. Writing's also coming through. Okay. Finding your passion, allowing your imagination to flow again. Once we start healing and changing and sitting in this grounded moment, in this changing, healing moment, and you're going to allow your passion and imagination to flow again, because now we are in this queen energy that is upright. Our mind's going to feel so clear and so much better. So let's look at the cards that we are going to be letting go of. And literally, we are letting go of fear. Fear is a response to the unknown, reminding you to address the doubts deep within. By facing fear, you will discover your courage and potential, overcoming fear and embracing greater challenges. Okay, so your body is really just doing what it needs to do. It's protecting you, right? Your anxiety is protecting you. But we also can't stay there. We need to let it go. We need to move forward. And we have resistance. We need to not resist. So resistance is the emotion of opposing change or unwillingness to face reality, leaving you feeling stuck or restricted. When resistance appears, it reminds you to address the fears and insecurities within, letting go of the need for control and accepting the current situation so you can find a new path. Okay, and that's why this grounding is also so important. So then we can really step out of this fear, step out of this resistance, accept things for how they are. Maybe accept people. I was about to say who they are, so maybe accept people for who they are. And just really let go. Just let go. You need to worry about you. Okay. And then you can step on this new path, this new and better path. So this bittersweet card, I really feel like, is what you guys are feeling. And it's letting go. Letting go is the process of releasing all past emotions and experiences, freeing you from the heavy burdens. Letting go reminds you that only by releasing the past can you embrace a new phase of life, allowing yourself to move forward with a lighter heart. So and the reason this feels so bittersweet is that there may actually be things you don't want to let go of, and that is what is part of your fear. That is part of why you are resisting, but you need to. You need to let go. Okay? Now, positive things that are coming in, we have breakthrough. Breakthrough, let's focus on that. There we go. Breakthrough refers to the moment of successfully breaking through limitations and obstacles when facing challenges, symbolizing your entry into a new phase. A breakthrough reminds you that despite current difficulties, every effort is paving the way for your success. So that is coming through for you once we let go, once we start just being present and grounded, allowing our energy, our creative energy to flow. I'm also really getting that I need to say about how much Scorpio, just the sign itself, is a transformative sign. It's also connected with Pluto, which is also a transformative planet. And I believe last year, was it last year? Beginning of last year, maybe? Or was it end of? Last year went by so fast, and now I'm kind of losing track of like when astrological events happened. But stepping into the age of Aquarius, and that being in Pluto, which is also bringing in transformation. I don't know why I feel like I needed to say that. Take it as it resonates. So if you really feel like you needed to hear about that transformative energy, then know that this message is for you. The age of Aquarius in Pluto is going to be lasting for a very long time. We're just still in the beginning energy of it. Okay. So yeah, just again, take that as it resonates. So last but not least, to end your reading on is release. Let's focus on that. Focus on the release. There we go. Release is the process of letting go of emotions or material things that no longer serve you, making space for new opportunities. Release does not mean giving up, but giving yourself the chance to begin again. Okay, so this is all Spirit wants to say. This is all Spirit is encouraging for you, coming in for you, and just saying, please, please let go. Please just sit down for a moment, be still, be present, be grounded. Allow this healing to happen, allow this change to happen. We know it's scary. We know it's scary. But sometimes we need to do the things we are afraid of. Okay. The letting go just moved. All right. So, again, just confirmation being like, yes, please let go. All right. So, that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for coming by and listening to this reading. I very much hope it helped you. I hope it resonated with you. I really hope it brought you in so much healing, so many things that you needed to hear. I am giving you so much healing, blessings, and love your way. And if you liked this reading, please go ahead, leave a like down below, leave a comment, leave a subscription, subscribe to my channel. You can also follow me on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. All of this really helps knowing that as my channel grows, it reaches the people that it really needs to reach so they can hear messages like this, to have this breakthrough and have this release, so then we can feel so much better. Okay, so thank you so much again for coming by. I'm wishing you all the best, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.